manageable 2nd and 1. Now Rivers. Complete. It's Henry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Hey, Charlie!
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Let's go, boys! Bring it up!
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Zoo! Get it!
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Complete to Bryce Freeman.
Yeah, baby!
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Yeah!
3.
Bumps up the helmet. Here we go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Lock going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lock now. After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Protein spill. Go. Now.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
On the ready.
58, Mike. Watch the run.
Hey, exit.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Too little, Pat. 58 is the Mike. 58 is the Mike. Hey, here we go. 58 is the Mike.
3rd and long. It's locked. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack.
Double team may be in order.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. From the right hash, this from 53. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
On the set.
149. Hey, tight. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. 3 down, 3 down.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rock will try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Check nickel.
Hey, Wahoo!
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Let's bring it.
Look at me, zipper! Hey, Delta!
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Broncos Broncos on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun on third down, Locke. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. The 20. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A 5-yard touchdown run. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Watch it.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Hey, let's go.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Fielded just inside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run a middle order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
They're running it.
To throw again. Rivers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Mike Williams, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Watch your feet!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rivers again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's got Allen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Von Miller make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check tight. Check tight. Hey, easy.
From the 38, Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. Rivers now to throw on first down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Von Miller. My goodness. Make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Operating from the gun. Rivers. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Von Miller in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Throwing, Rivers. And he's going to go down again. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and goal for Rivers. That's going to be caught. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter.
Check cross.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Oh, this is what I